airport. Seems all right. And south on 95. Well, it's morning rush hour. We're backed up approaching Cottman down to Girard Avenue. Update on East 422. No issues or anything. There's a lot of volume. Still approaching Collegeville down to Valley Forge Park, and that Trooper on-ramp is also jammed. North on 202, heavy between 30 bypass on out to Great Valley, Route 29. Volume on the Blue Route 476. No reason not to go here, but had an earlier accident. With still some volume as you travel between Broomall up to Villanova. That accident is long and gone. We'll take the good news there. Other majors, including PA Turnpike West, heavy as you travel approaching to pass the Fort Washington interchange this morning. And again, south of 95, Cottman down to Girard. Want to update a couple things in New Jersey. North 130, the ramp. This is in Pennsauken. Northbound Route 130 ramp to go to Route 38 or 70 is blocked. There is an accident up ahead. So North 130, no access to 30 or 38 or 70 for now. We'll keep you posted. That's the airport circle. Southbound seems to be all right. Another problem is on 295 north. We're jammed from Westville up to the ramp to the 42 freeway. There is a broken down tractor trailer, partly in the exit ramp, partly in the right lane. 42 itself northbound, heavy 55 to 295. Mass transit, no reported delays. And another update in less than 10 minutes. Dan Klobuchar, your 24-hour traffic center.
Good news time, 7:34. Are texting and social networking behind a recent surge in fatal traffic accidents in Philadelphia? Police Commissioner Charles Ramsey has his suspicions, as KYW's Paul Kurtz reports.
Traffic-related deaths in Philadelphia have averaged about 95 per year. So when 17 people are killed on the road just in the first month of 2012, alarm bells go off. In his search for answers, Police Commissioner Charles Ramsey says you have to consider the role that cell phones might be playing.
When you have distracted drivers, you need people to be paying full-time attention to what they're doing.
Social media consultant Jennifer Regina says some people can't help themselves because they are clinically addicted to their cell phones.
People cannot withdraw from the texting and from the email, and I know I see it all the time on the road, people having that. And it's hard to not respond to something that's coming through, a message.
Next month, a statewide ban on texting while driving goes into place. I'm Paul Kurtz, KYW News Radio.
KYW News Time, 7:35. Dozens of students at Rider University have been hospitalized, suffering from a gastrointestinal illness. Joining us live with details, KYW's Jim Melward. Hey, good morning, Ed. Officials here at Rider University suspect a norovirus outbreak, though they say there's been no official diagnosis. But late last night, about 40 students were taken to local hospitals. Freshman Troy Miller says he saw early this morning, late last night, campus officials went around, knocked on his door to see if any other students were suffering from the illness.
I saw ambulances outside of the Swift dorm at like 2:30. One of my good friends is in the hospital right now. So
he says from what he's hearing so far, it seems to be contained to that one residence hall, but university officials aren't taking any chances. They're working to sanitize bathrooms in public areas. They're also working with their food service company. They say they're also in contact with other universities in the area. Princeton, just a few miles away, is dealing with the norovirus outbreak. Now, the virus is not considered life-threatening, but it is very contagious, especially in close quarters. You often hear about it sweeping through cruise ships. Typical symptoms include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. All classes and events are on a schedule, but Rider University officials ask anyone who may be sick to either stay home or contact campus health personnel. And students say they're taking extra precaution, like using hand sanitizer, avoiding close contact, and constantly washing their hands. Live from Rider University, Jim Melward, KYW News Radio. KYW News Time, 7:36.
Every Volvo was thoughtfully designed around you to give you more. And right now, you can get even more of the impressive features you love. Each one of our beautiful...
To start with today's selection, any tips or advice on what polka you're going to be attempting?
I don't think we're going to need any tips or advice today, Ross, but it might be just what the doctor ordered on a chilly morning like this.
All right.
Oh, an end to this segment.
Hey!
With that in mind, here is today's Polka Challenge.
Okay. Here we go now.
Twiggy.
Thank you.
Billy, that's our producer that's clapping.
Oh.
Yeah. Not one of us, no. All right, studio lines are open. 1-800. Bill?
Go.
1-800-942-8998.
1-800-942-8998.
Dial carefully and good luck.
In our family, report cards are a pretty big deal. When my daughter makes the honor roll, that card goes up on the fridge. It says something about her, you know? Her attitude about hard work, about getting better. That drive to always...
Wait for great prizes. That's Spot Dash for iPhone and Android from CBSPhilly.com.
Well, today a lot different than yesterday, and here to tell us why, AccuWeather's Elliot Abrams. Elliot?
Well, Harry, it went up to 40, then it started some wet snow, which made the streets wet, and then the temperature dropped to freezing, and we had some slippery spots, and many of the trees decorated quite nicely in the bushes, especially in the western and northern suburbs, but all this snow is going to melt, going up to 48 with sunshine today. Clear tonight, low 32. Tomorrow, mild, a good deal of sun, high 49, then Saturday, colder, turning blustery with variable cloudiness. Could be a period of snow or flurries giving a coating to an inch or two. Now, not when it goes up to 38 for the high, but when it falls in the afternoon and evening. Then for Sunday, brisk and chilly, partly sunny, high 33. Monday, mostly sunny and chilly, high 36 degrees. 32 degrees on Independence Mall, 32 at the airport. It's heading up to 48 this afternoon. I'm AccuWeather meteorologist Elliot Abrams reporting live on KYW News Radio.
Thanks, Elliot. Also, we have some school numbers from the Storm Center. These announcements are available anytime at cbsphilly.com/schools, or you can call the KYW school closing line at 215-925-1060. In Philadelphia, 1028, St. Elizabeth School in North Philadelphia closed today because of some heat issues. Montgomery County, 308 opens 2 hours late, 397 2 hours late, with no morning kindergarten, and 431 is opening 2 hours late. Bucks County, 3 numbers, 746 2 hours late, also 2 hours late, 748 and 757.
Some frequent flyers may soon be able to avoid taking off their belts and shoes in the security lines at Philadelphia International Airport. Here's KYW's Mike DiNardo.
Travelers say taking off your shoes and coat at airport security is a hassle.
It's definitely an inconvenience. Yeah, holds up the line.
But by the end of 2012, the TSA plans to expand what you might call security fast lanes from 7 airports to 28, including Philadelphia International. Travelers in the program volunteer personal information to be pre-screened for security. Frequent flyer Jim McLaughlin of Malvern is all for speedier security.
If they can do anything, if the TSA can do anything to alleviate that or to make it less intrusive, all the better.
A TSA spokeswoman says it's too early to say which airlines will be taking part in the program or exactly when the security fast lanes will be up and running here at the airport. Mike DiNardo, KYW News Radio.
Up next, a look at traffic. KYW News Time, 741.
Malvern Federal Savings Bank is celebrating our 125th anniversary. That's 125 years of serving our communities through 8 convenient financial centers in Chester and Delaware counties. To help mark this milestone, we are introducing a popular product, our Classic Free Checking Account. This account features no minimum balance, no monthly service charge, free use of any Malvern Federal ATM, as well as no Malvern Federal service charge at foreign ATMs, plus a no-fee debit card. I'm Ron Anderson, president of Malvern Federal Savings Bank, inviting you to stop by any of our financial centers to open this account or log on to malvernfederal.com for more information. When online, check our special 125th anniversary page for special offers and event information. Malvern Federal Savings Bank, a rewarding banking experience, now celebrating 125 years.
All accounts subject to approval. Minimum balance required to open. Member FDIC.
KYW News Time, 742.
Your Good Hands Traffic on the Twos is sponsored by Allstate.
And here's Sam Clover.
Good morning, Harry. I have one for you, and this would be in Pensacola. We had earlier this morning some problems. Northbound Route 130 ramp to go to basically into the airport circle and Route 3870 split. That ramp was closed with an accident within the past 45 minutes. It's been cleared. So, again, we still see some congestion, but you're able to go that way. We'll make that our Allstate Good Hands route of the day. Let's stay in New Jersey, though. North 42 Freeway, heavy approaching 544 to 295. And north on 295, still quite congested as you travel between Westville and the approach. And just past the 42 Freeway ramp, there is a broken down tractor trailer at the end behind the ramp, blocking part of the right lane, adding to that delay. Up and across the bridges, nothing serious. A little heavy downside of the Ben Franklin Bridge. Now we head into town south on 95 from the northeast. Heavy going. You should travel pretty much from approaching just out of Academy, right on down to Girard Avenue into Center City, Philadelphia. East on the Schuylkill through Conshohocken and the curve, Montgomery to Spring Gardens through westbound crawling from approaching the boulevard out to Gladwin out of town. Blue Route gets better in the northbound. Well, actually, it's not the greatest. Northbound is jammed. McDade up to Route 1. North of that of Villanova, that earlier accident is gone, so that's a lot better. Also, west of the PA Turnpike remains heavy from west to Willow Grove up to Fort Washington. Mass transit, no reported delays, and another update coming up in less than 10 minutes. Then Cliffy Kings Radio 24-hour traffic center.
Only Allstate has auto claim service so good, now it's guaranteed. The new claim satisfaction guarantee. Dollar for dollar, nobody protects you like Allstate. To learn more or find an agent, visit allstate.com/satisfaction.
Coming up, AccuWeather and sports.
Every winter I watched my Grandpa Bob put chains on his tires like some medieval device. Until he upgraded to snow tires. These huge honking things he had to put on in December and switch back in May. I can still hear the curse words echoing from the garage. But he did teach me the importance of traction and control. So now, when I'm on the roads with my Subaru, handling the snow and ice like it's nothing, without chains, without changing tires, I can't help but wonder what my Grandpa Bob would have thought. He'd probably say something like, "Sure, if you want to do it the easy way."
At Subaru, we like to think we're building great stories as much as great vehicles. Every model has symmetrical all-wheel drive, is an IIHS top safety pick, and is built in a zero landfill plant. But love is more than a vehicle. It's all the things you can do with it. Love. It's what makes a Subaru a Subaru. Find yours at Subaru.com.
Here's the AccuWeather forecast. Turning out mostly sunny today and milder. High about 48. Clear tonight, the low 32. Sunny tomorrow, the high 49. Saturday, colder, blustery, variable cloudiness, and a chance for flurries. The high on Saturday, 38. Sunday, partly sunny, and a high of only 33. And Monday, sunny, chilly, high 36. 31 right now on Independence Mall. 32 at the airport, going up today to 48.